how to get quality backlinks. We're getting the show on the road here. Metaphorically speaking, all right, there we go. Before we get going with today's live broadcast, I wanted to share that I run a site called bloggingfromparadise.com, which is an ideal hub for new bloggers, beginner bloggers, bloggers who have robes behind them in the background and closets. Anybody looking for simple blogging tips? When I say simple, guys, I mean focused really on the fundamentals. So creating and connecting, which ironically is how to drive high quality backlinks, is how to get the quality backlinks. When you are, let's see the robes in the background. I like it. When you are blogging, guys, and you want to get into this whole idea of succeeding, you want fun, you want freedom, you actually want to drive high quality traffic through the backlinks. You have to understand a few things. And again, guys, before we dive in, I run a site called bloggingfromparadise.com, which I already mentioned. But definitely check out my courses and my ebooks, because they're really rich, detailed, in-depth guides that could inspire you and empower you on your journey. That's what customers tell me. And I feel the same way because of my genuine, authentic experience. There's two fundamentals, guys, when you're thinking about driving high-quality backlinks, okay? Number one is creating. So you're going to create highly targeted, detailed, in-depth content for others, long-form content. Then you want to think about connecting, which means you want to engage in genuine blogger outreach. So you help out successful bloggers from your niche by commenting genuinely on their blog, by promoting them on your blog, by promoting them through social media with tweets or Facebook shares or LinkedIn shares or whatever you're doing as far as being generous and helping. Then you ask for nothing. You expect nothing. That's how you earn their trust and your friendship. And you're going to need it to get high quality backlinks, because high quality backlinks come from trusted, highly experienced, skilled bloggers. And the only way they ever link to your blog is if they see dazzling, detailed content that's very, very helpful. That's high quality stuff where you spend a number of hours researching, linking in, linking out, practical tips, and then writing it. And the second factor is you befriend these bloggers, you build relationships with them only by not asking, expecting anything of them, asking for anything, because this proves that you want to befriend them and not use them for your own selfish needs. How many bloggers do this? Very few. What's the proof? Look at my inbox. I've been blogging for 15 years, so tens of thousands of bloggers through my inboxes, social media, everywhere, comments. Tens of thousands of bloggers have seen all my worldly success, which is just me being truly helpful for a very long time. And then they want to capitalize on that for themselves. And that's where they screw up. And that's why I don't approve anybody. I don't follow anybody on Twitter. I don't approve anybody on Facebook for months. And I stopped approving people on LinkedIn. It's because the highest percentage of bloggers, well, the main reason is I'm just here to help you with content. But then the highest percentage of these bloggers, most of them just want to try to use me and use my platform. So they don't want to be my friend. They don't want to build a relationship. They want to use me for their traffic and income. So I did all the work and I built Blogging from Paradise. And then I get messages from bloggers who say, oh, I'd love to try to guest post for you. Yeah, so would 20,000 other bloggers. They've already sent me messages. Of course you'd love to. I did all the work. I have all the traffic and the name and the influence. I mean, me and my community, of course. But I mean, as far as my blog, I did all the work. And you want to come in? No. the heck out of here. It's funny. Yet, the bloggers that have appeared on my blog that I've linked to, they helped me for quite a while in most cases and asked for nothing, expected nothing. They wanted to be my friend, so they earned my trust. Then if they were publishing helpful content, I linked to them and they got the high quality link. It's beautiful how well it works when you're patient and when you're not being selfish and self-centered, because fear in your unconscious and conscious mind is scaring you into using people, then killing them off in your mind. So you're just like, use them, and then it's like, you're done. And that's what goes on in the blogging world, and you're never going to get a high quality backlink. Because backlinks have to come from other human beings. You get it? And if it's going to be a high quality link that actually drives high quality traffic, you better believe it's going to come from a high quality human being as far as their skills and talents and abilities and the thousands of hours they put into perfecting their craft. And that's another really important point. And I mention this in my course, guys. I've created a course that I sell. I sell it. I run a business. If you click on the courses tab on bloggingfromparadise.com, it's called How to Get Featured on World Famous Blogs. I created the course after I was featured on Forbes, after I was featured on entrepreneur.com. They pitched me. I did not pitch them. They pitched me. They came to me. That's how you get high quality backlinks, high quality. They come to you. They're like, we want you. You're awesome. And I don't think that I'm necessarily awesome, but I was truly helpful for a very long time. And in the course, guys, and again, click on the courses tab and you'll find it there. I stress that it takes a lot of patient, simple, generous, genuine work for a very long time to get high quality backlinks, which drive high quality traffic. The main reason is it takes a lot of learning. It takes a lot of practice. It takes a lot of creating and connecting to become skilled enough, to become credible enough, to get clear enough in your mind, to gain enough confidence to actually earn the right to have someone from Forbes look at your blog and say, I got to feature this guy. Or someone from entrepreneur.com say, I got to get this guy on my blog. His blog is excellent. It takes many thousands of hours to be excellent at blogging, to the point of where you get a high quality backlink, which actually drives high quality targeted traffic to your blog. Now, they've since removed the links because Father Time, they linked to me a while ago, but Fox News featured me. Richard Branson, his Virgin blog, as a contributor, an editor, a contributor from his blog, featured me. And I've been featured, of course, and the links are still there on Pro Blogger, Blogging Wizard, Blogging Tips. The links are gone. They changed ownership. Blogging.org. So when I'm mentioning these high-level sites, guys, I'm telling you exactly what it took to get a backlink from them. Neil Patel has linked to me multiple times at neilpatel.com. Most of you probably know him, and you know he might be the top blogger in the world. What I'm explaining right now is to get that link, it took me thousands of hours of creating and connecting. Thousands. And it'll take you the same. Maybe a little less if you're really on the ball, but not 2 hours. You have to build your blog and your presence and your brand into an asset. Neil Patel didn't pitch me. I didn't pitch Neil Patel. He just linked to me organically. Because, let's look at it, practical. He saw my genuine comments. I published a high volume for a number of weeks. I read his posts and I published really in-depth, set aside 5, 10, 15 minutes to write these really genuine, helpful, thoughtful comments, which added value to his posts. So he's like, man, this guy Ryan Bidoff is adding some real value here. He knows his stuff and he's being helpful. He's adding value to my posts, which helps Neil because comments are content. And content helps you rank higher. Hey, I think that way probably. I do. And that's what I'm sharing with you now. So then he clicked through to my blog to see what type of content I published at bloggingfromparadise.com. Because even if you do a really good job connecting and helping people offsite, they're only going to link to your blog if it's excellent, meaning if it's high quality, if each post is detailed, thorough, in-depth, targeted. They're not going to link to a low-quality blog. And it has to be consistent. They're not going to link to a blog if you publish 2 helpful long-form posts in almost every case, because it's their credibility, their reputation, and not even that. They're high quality, so they're only going to link to high quality. It's just birds of a feather flocking together. It's how the world works. These are the high quality links that drive high quality blog traffic. So he saw my blog. He's like, wow, I love what this guy's up to. I love his content. And then he linked to me. So that's one of the highest quality links in the world that a blogger can get in the internet marketing blogging tips niche, Neil Patel. And he's linked to me through multiple blog posts of his, organically and passively. Never asked him. That's when you know you're cooking with gas. But it takes this creating really detailed content and building genuine connections. And let's focus back on the creating, because that's such a high quality determiner. You're only going to get really high quality links when you're publishing really high quality content, and then those high quality links will drive their really high quality traffic. So by high quality traffic, guys, I mean real human beings who deeply desire what you have to offer. So they'll visit your blog, they really want what you have to offer, they'll follow it, they'll subscribe to your blog, they'll buy your courses, they'll buy your ebooks. So when I see on Facebook, people leave comments on Facebook, and this is another way to drive very high quality backlinks. I'm attracting higher and higher quality bloggers. I just mean more established individuals who are building really solid blogs through live broadcasts like this, or through really detailed updates that I publish in highly targeted Facebook groups. And this is another way. So that I'm getting messages from people on Facebook or comments. Hey, Ryan, I really love your course. Or, hey, Ryan, I really love your ebook. I bought it. So that's called business. That's called a sale. And then some of these bloggers, and that's a very high quality traffic, but they're linking to me as well on their respected blogs. So it's not just content that you're publishing to your blog, which is important. You publish high quality content to social media that's found by influential high level bloggers. They'll link to your blog. It's another way. But on-site, guys, really the starting point, the most critical part of this process is to only, no other type of content, only publish long form, detailed 1,200 to 1,500 word posts, maybe a little bit longer, that impress readers, that give them what they want, that solve their problems thoroughly. Generally speaking, just the way things are in the blogging niche, 1,200 to 1,500, maybe a little bit longer word posts. There's just a general worldly acceptance that this is what's considered to be quality. As far as reaching a specific word count, you're not going to do it in 600 words. The reason being, in almost every case you're not, you don't have the skills, the confidence, the clarity to tackle a topic thoroughly in 600 words. You might share a short, pithy thought. You might share something that helps people, which is cool, but the high quality stuff, like if Neil Patel clicked through to my blog for that highest of high quality backlinks and he saw a bunch of 600 word posts, it's not really going to link to it. Now, some bloggers do carve out their niche there. Like anything's possible, but why not go with what's generous, genuine, and proven to really get the attention of these top level bloggers, these high level bloggers who give you the high quality links. So 1,200, 1,500 words, but it's not just a word count, guys. It's not. It's quality, detailed content, tons of practical tips, in-depth, crisp, clear, concise, I should say. And this is the type of content, the type of writing, which requires hundreds to thousands of hours of writing practice in order to publish that type of post. You have to practice writing for a very long time to get high quality backlinks, because most of us, when we look back on our new blogger days and we see our first posts, unless we edit and update them, as I've since done, over the past 9 years of blogging from paradise. But when you first see a post you wrote 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 years ago, if you haven't updated in a while, and some people leave them, you cringe. Everyone here virtually, because they're like, oh my God, that was horrible. Or the content was low quality, or I was so wordy or verbose. And it's uncomfortable. And you're like, oh man. And then you look at that content and you're like, there's no way even a new blogger would link to that. It's not quality. That's okay. That's how it goes for all of us. Any skill in life, you have to practice for a very long time to get very good at it. When I first picked up a basketball at 4 years old, I was small and weak, but couldn't reach the net. And then 14 years later, when I was 18, I could pretty much dunk. And I could shoot threes from 30 feet. Like, I practiced for tens of thousands of hours. Got really good at it. In the beginning, I was terrible, like everybody virtually. Some people take to it a little bit more. Blogging's similar. You have to write a lot. And I suggest writing offline for 500 to 1,000 words a day. It can be about your blogging niche or not, because that will give you writing practice, confidence, clarity. You'll write with economy, so you use your words crisply and clearly. You won't add filler. And that's the type of 1,200 to 1,300, 1,400, 1,500 words worth of content that starts catching the eyes of influential bloggers after you've done the genuine outreach. As far as the post content itself, share a lot of practical tips for most posts, or through most posts, that readers can read and easily understand and then begin using immediately right now for their benefit. That's the type of stuff that the world considers high quality. And when another blogger comes across it who's influential, who has some success, who can give you those high quality links and high quality traffic, they'll tend to link to it. But you really want to build relationships with them. Some will do it organically without relationship building, but relationship building is where it's at. So practical. Again, 1,200, 1,500 words. Use a number of headers to make it easily scannable and readable. You could link in, you could link out. Want to pick an attractive but simple title so readers can understand the promise. And you want to publish content at least weekly, maybe every couple weeks. I mean, if you could ramp it up to 2 posts a week, that's okay. But don't think about the frequency other than maybe like a week or bi-weekly. Think about 1,200, 1,500 words, somewhere in there, of detailed content that's highly targeted too, because you want to be a specialist. That's the way to succeed as a blogger. And other high-level bloggers tend to trust specialists, not generalists who are going 50 different directions, because when you try to be a jack of all trades, you master none. As I've always said, when you want a good plate of lasagna, do you think of going to the hardware store? No, you go to the Italian restaurant. We trust specialists, not generalists. That's the content side of things. I covered the connecting side of things. Now we want to focus on timelines. You're starting the hundreds of hours, then the thousands of hours, getting into years of your life. Got to set the years and thousands of hours of work. Mindful, relaxed, intelligent, creating and connecting, and not doing anything else. No silly link building schemes, no manipulation, no cold pitches. It's all worthless. It won't work. I've been there. I've created the course for you. I'm on Forbes and Entrepreneur and Pro Blogger and Neil Patel and Blogging was like all these high level sites. And again, sites have since been, I was on Market Watch for a while. It's doing the creating and connecting genuinely for a very long time, calmly, with posture, relaxed, chill, slowly but surely. Over the years, you're falling in love with the process, you're having fun helping people, being very thorough and genuine. The content you've created and the connections you've created by genuinely helping high-level bloggers will meld into an asset, trusted asset, this whole symbiotic creating and connecting deal that attracts high-level bloggers who draws them to link to you. And there's your high-quality backlink, and organically, it's just built in when you're getting backlinks from really respected bloggers with loyal targeted tribes. Those individuals will follow that link to your blog, which is called high-quality traffic, which means real human beings who want your content. And then you see loyal followings build there, business, some may buy your ebooks, your courses, or hire you, or all three. Guys, that's it. It's simple. There's a lot of details, but it's uncomfortable because it's a long trip. But my mentality has become more and more. It's kind of been like this. But if you plan to be around for a long time, does it make sense to do unintelligent, maybe dingbat-ish things that create your failure, or to do the fun, freeing, and sometimes uncomfortable things that bring you freedom and success? So just do the smart thing. Do the thing that brings success over that long period of time, and we'll have your high-quality backlinks. Guys, stop by bloggingfromparadise.com, where I sell blogging courses and blogging ebooks for your guidance. You can click on the courses tab, the ebooks tab, also the store tab below. Those are my Gumroad offerings. I believe we're working off 3 ebooks down there and a course that I sell through Gumroad, so bottom of my blog store. Much love, guys. Thanks so much for joining and engaging, present or future. Until next time, you know what to do. Enjoy paradise, all.